What if I told you that some of the signs of the end times are already happening right now? And what if the world isn't just changing, but moving exactly toward what was prophesied thousands of years ago? Wars, fear, crises, a void that nothing seems to fill. Is all of this just a coincidence, or are we living the signs of the apocalypse? Stay with me until the end, because what you're about to hear today could completely change the way you see the world. We are living in strange times. People are more anxious, more tired, more lost. Even with so much technology, so much information, it feels like something is out of place. Maybe you've asked yourself, why is all this happening? Where is the world heading? Is God still in control? The truth is, the Bible already spoke about all of this. Long before there were news outlets, social media, or global crises, the scriptures had already warned about clear signs that would precede the end times. And no, this is not about fear. It's about awakening. Today, you will understand what these signs are, and more importantly, what God expects from you in the midst of all this. Jesus, when asked about the end times, said something very serious. See that no one deceives you. Before anything else, he warned about deception, and today, it has never been easier to be deceived. We are living in a time where truth is questioned, where what is right seems wrong, and what is wrong seems normal. But this is only the beginning. There is a war happening. And it's not just on battlefields, it's a war for the mind, for the soul, for your faith. The world has changed the way we see truth. What used to be wrong now seems normal. What used to be right is now criticized. And this didn't happen overnight. It happened slowly, silently. People stopped seeking truth and started seeking only what pleases them. And that creates a dangerous illusion, because a lie repeated many times starts to feel like the truth. Have you noticed how tired people are? Even without physical effort, they are exhausted inside. Anxiety, fear, pressure. It's a constant internal battle. People smiling on the outside, but fighting on the inside, and often in silence. We've never been so connected, and at the same time, so alone. Relationships are more fragile. People give up on each other easily. True love is growing cold. And the Bible already warned about this. The love of many would grow cold. And this is not just about the world, it's about the hearts of people. Maybe you've felt this yourself, a void that nothing fills. You try to fill it with things, with distractions, with moments. But when everything fades, the emptiness remains, because that void is not material, it's spiritual, and it can only be filled by God. But there's another problem, the illusion of control. Human beings believe they control everything, but all it takes is a crisis, a problem, a loss, and everything collapses, because deep down, we are not in control, and that is frightening. We are also living in a time of urgency. Everything has to be fast, immediate. But God does not work in a hurry. He works in the right time. And many people give up because they don't know how to wait. And in the middle of all this, purpose gets lost. People live on autopilot, without direction, without meaning, without purpose. But human beings were created for something greater. And that begins with God. Maybe the strongest sign is spiritual coldness. People who once had faith, but today are distant, who once felt God, but no longer feel Him. And this doesn't happen overnight. It happens gradually. One day without prayer, then 2, then weeks. And before you realize it, you've drifted away. And then comes the silence. You pray, and it feels like God doesn't respond. You seek and feel nothing, and that hurts. But God's silence is not absence. It is process. It is preparation. It is growth. God is working even when you don't see it. Now understand this. The signs of the apocalypse are not meant to cause fear. They are a warning, a calling, an awakening. Jesus said, when these things begin to happen, lift up your head. It's not a time to panic. It's a time to wake up, because the end is not the end for those who are in God. It is the beginning. While the world sees chaos, God sees the fulfillment of His promise. Nothing is out of control. Nothing is by chance. Everything was already written, and that changes everything, because it means God is still in control. And if He is in control of the world, He can also take care of your life. Now the question is, are you prepared? How is your relationship with God? Have you been seeking Him or only remembering Him when you need something? The signs are there, but the decision is yours. You can ignore it, or you can choose to awaken today. Start simple. Talk to God. Even if it's just a few words, start again. Return. Draw closer. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because maybe this moment is now. The world may seem confusing, but there is one truth that never changes. God has never lost control. Never. You don't need to live in fear. You need to live in faith, because in the end, the victory has already been declared. If this message spoke to you, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below, "I am ready." And share this with someone who needs to hear it, because one message can change everything.